Comes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Slithers into space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football.
And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Miller will go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Looking to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
They're just marching in and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Dances away. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple of throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he made the extra point without problem. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Defensive press coverage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I want...
Touchdown, Ducks! Oh, that may be in, and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Miller wants to pass. Got a man. It's Royer. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a...
Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Got it behind the line. It's Concepcion. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Direct snap. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Looking downfield. He's got him wide open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Coming out with it, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip for the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice catch for the 2-point conversion. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Ducks! Well, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense as you've seen the explosion. It's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. The 20.
Man, that looked like that was going to be a 4-point swing, guys. He gets the interception. It looks like that's going to be a house call. Nice job by the offense, racing down the field and getting a tackle and preventing 2 points for the other team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snap it to the back. Got enough for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Miller will go to the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. And they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big time...
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Ducks in the hurry up. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout. Late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuck in the backfield. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. To throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oregon! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Looking to scramble. Sails one into the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Uncorks it. Working on the right. On the move at the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well,
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going for it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll start this third quarter with a run. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you got a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Yeah, you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So the offense will go for it around midfield. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Finding an escape route. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Ducks want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Holds and fires complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Miller wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good.
37-22.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got his man. Knocked off his feet.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is
running free. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on you. Great.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Bring in the heat. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they've built a...
Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Snap to the back. Fighting off the defender. And the run moves the ball to the 33. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, Just textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Miller.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in lost territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Starts with a short field. A draw to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Lewis. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up 1st downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra.
The Ducks will kick this deep and begin the game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Fagnano. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Sutton. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Iowa. They connect. for 6.
Great job of reading and recognizing the opportunity to get the ball into space to a very skilled receiver, and he does the rest of the work. Talk about yards after the catch. This guy's one of the best in the country.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. No huddle here for the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Didn't take long for this offense. First couple minutes of the game, already a red zone opportunity. Gets loose.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The Ducks move into the red zone. Dropping back, it's Miller. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's caught it. They convert the 2-point try and take an 8-7 lead now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Dropping back, it's Fignano. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. The running back here in a direct snap. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Breaks in open space. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. second down. They're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
To throw, it's Miller. Quick throw to the left side. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things and allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it with room to run.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Fignano. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but they're... Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. First play taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Higgins, he makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. They go with a direct snap. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looks right for a quick completion. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make it just looking downfield near the end zone? And it's caught. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That completion good for a first down. The working with a new set of downs here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down. Would kick this away to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. Direct snap to the back. Fights through a tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Ducks. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
But they're now throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Alexander. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6th. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. A direct snap. He finds some space. And he's stopped after 84 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. looking downfield. It's Miller. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. No huddle now for the offense.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Royer. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first and more. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
No, he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Trojans are in the red zone now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Trojans come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
The 10th play of this drive is a third down and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Direct snap to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking to throw. It's Miller. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he'll set up to throw. And this will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He keeps it on a design run. Change of direction. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge game like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Dropping back, it's Miller. Caught near the sticks, it's Royer. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The running back here in a direct snap. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, USC, to put them on top now.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Miller. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense produces 6 points.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. They go with a direct snap. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to pass. It's Miller. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Wants to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still running. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grinding away on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. Goes out to stiff arm. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
USC 49, Oregon 36.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Miller. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaking. Legs still churning. Won't go down. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Boston. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. On the ground, it's Smith.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Miller. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
That's caught. The two-point conversion moves the lead to 8-0.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a two-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Bringing it out, it's Austin. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Austin. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
First down, looking to throw the football. Takes a hit, but lets it fly. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pulls it in. It's Smith. An impressive spin there. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Blue 82 Monster Indy. 82 months ready.
Dropping back. It's Miller. On the move now.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then was what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
20, Florida State 8.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Catch made down inside the 10.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
That's the RPO caught to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Looking downfield, it's Miller. Intercepted in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon 26.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 18, set to kick it off.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action here on first down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the try for two. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Direct snap to the back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Miller. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Touchdown, Ducks. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion makes it second down. To the air, it's Miller. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense. will kick this away to get us going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up with his possession. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. A direct snap. Breaks into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but it's a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Back to pass. It's Miller. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Or it's snapped to the back. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. He breaks free. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the 1. The running back here in a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game. And
he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important